the crowds are absolutely jubilant here. They are still convinced that they have won, these crowds, the opponents of President Mohamed Morsi here in Tahrir Square. They are sure that he will no longer be president by the end of the day. And we are, of course, still waiting for this statement from the army. As far as they're concerned, that deadline, that 48-hour ultimatum is now up. But we still haven't heard from the army. We know there have been frantic meetings between the top army generals and opposition figures to Mohammed al-Baradei, also religious figures, the Coptic Pope Tawadros II, and the religious Islamic leader, the Sheikh of the Al-Azhar Mosque. Now, they are meeting to decide best way forward for the country. Now, what we are hearing is that there is no representative from the Muslim Brotherhood's Freedom and Justice Party at those meetings, because they will only deal with the president. Now, the president's office, as you mentioned, have issued a statement on Facebook, and what they've said there is the president has offered to form a consensus coalition government to oversee parliamentary elections. Now, we've been waiting for these parliamentary elections here in Egypt for some time, and there's no date set for that. Now, that's really not going to satisfy these opponents of President Mohamed Morsi here in the square behind me and outside the presidential palace, where they're also gathering, and squares across Egypt, cities. The opponents are not going to be satisfied with that. For them, it's too little, too late. Now, I should tell you that when I was on air about half an hour ago, there was a huge cheer went up from the crowd, and that's because they heard a rumour that President Mohamed Morsi was under house arrest by the army. But this is absolutely unfounded, but that's what that big cheer was about, and we will confirm any reports of that, but that's not the way that we think things are going at the moment. We're still waiting to hear from the army later on, that army statement. But as of now, Mohamed Morsi is still president of Egypt.